All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakwakadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of Well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth. All right, with whole heart sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your households. All right, this lesson is going to be on how we are in a spiritual battle. All right, we are in a spiritual battlefield, man. All right, this is not this is not a battlefield, or this is not a battle where we should be trying to take up arms and gaining all these weapons and so forth, man. Because this is a spiritual battle, man. We already know that the sword is these devils' blessings, man. Right? So you're not gonna be able to beat these devils on that carnal level, man. That's why we need that divine intervention. We need those spiritual powers, man. We need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. We need deliverance, man. All right, because trying to go toe to toe, all right, with these devils, man, you're a fool, man. Because ultimately you're gonna lose, man. Right? Because that's their blessing, man. These devils be coming out from the womb already on point with that sword, man. Right? All the different resources and so forth, man. Training from a baby, man. Right? So this is truly a spiritual battle, man. Right? And we're seeing this, man. All right. Seeing all these different, enchantments that these devils pushing out. Right? You seeing what they pushing out through the music, the social media platforms, right? The movies, the TV shows, the sports industry, all these different forms of entertainment. So we're seeing all these different high levels of a witchcraft, man. Right? They pushing out sodomites, right? They pushing out that sodomite agenda. They pushing out men being effeminate. They pushing out that these different agendas that they have, man. Right? So we're seeing these different forms of I could say different forms of witchcraft that they're trying, man. Because that just goes to show you, man, it's a spiritual battle, man. Right? They're trying to basically put it in your mind, embed it in your mind, right? And that's the thing, man. People have these phones in their hands. They be watching they be all over, social media, and they'll just be consuming all that the nonsense that these devils is pumping out and pushing out to the masses, man. It's kind of like this movie, right? I forgot the name of the movie, man, but on the movie, man, the guy, he had these glasses, and the glasses would let him to see what's really going on. And when he took off his glasses, he's seeing the world regular. But when he put the glasses on, right, he's saying consume, obey, and so forth, right? He's saying that this is the true vibration getting pushed out, man, right? So these devils is truly trying to destroy Jake, man, right? Jake is truly who they are targeting, man, right? Whenever you see all these sodomites in these movies, in these shows, commercials, music, whatever the case may be, who are they? They're always a Jake, man. It's always a Jake that they got playing as a sodomite or whatever the case may be, man. Right? So we're seeing how, this is truly a spiritual battle, man. They're trying to destroy the minds of Jake, man. That's why we have to be on our P's and Q's. We have to be on point, right, on this spiritual battlefield, man. All right? I want to get straight into it, man. This is Ephesians, the 6th chapter, verse 12, and it reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places," man. Right? So this is not a physical battle, sword to sword, man. It's a spiritual battle that we are in, man. Right? These devils are doing high levels of witchcraft to destroy Jake, man. Right? You go into like the food, these different stuff they put in the food, the different advertisements, the scents they're letting off, the colors of their restaurants, the colors of their logos. When you really get into the nitty gritty of all the different little things that these devils is doing, man, it's high level wickedness, man. Right? To destroy Jake, man. Right? To destroy us, man. Right? We have to be aware of these things, man. That's why we have to cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Right? That's why we have to seek the Lord, man. Because without Yahweh Shema Shah, man, you're done for, man. right? These devils polluting the air, polluting the water, man, right? All these different enchantments they putting out, all these different vibrations they putting out, man, right? To destroy you, man. This is truly a spiritual battle that we are in, man. This is Romans, the 8th chapter, verse 6, and it reads, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be." Right? So trying to be carnal, right, having that carnal mindset, right, that will ultimately lead to your downfall, man. Right? That carnality will lead you to death, man. Right? Because we are in the spiritual battle, man. Trying to be carnal, try to go toe-to-toe with these devils, you're not going to win, man. Because what? That sword is their blessing, man. Right? Even though you got Jakes out here, you know, that's good with the sword, whatever the case may be. But it's nothing like these devils, man. Right? They train from young ages. They already got that blessing of the sword being their blessing, man. Right? So that's why we have to, you know, be more spiritual than carnal, right? Tend more to the spirit than to be carnal minded, man. Right? All right, this is Psalms 44th chapter, verse 6, and it reads, "For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me," man. Right? So you can't trust in that sword, man. You can't trust in that gun. You can't trust in that whatever weapon you got, man. Right? Right? Pookie down the street not gonna save you with his strap, man. Right? the biggest, baddest guy, you know, that has a crazy arsenal, man, is not gonna protect you, man. Right? That sword is not gonna protect you, man. Because, you know, I did a lesson earlier, man, right? It's the Lord's will, man, right? The Lord controls everything, man, right? So you can have that gun, it'll jam up, blow up in your hand, right? Not working properly, right? Shoot it, miss, right? Don't you can't even grab it in time. You freeze up, you panic, right? You can't trust in that bow to save you, man, right? Right? Trying to be carnal, man, right? You gotta trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Right? You gotta tend to that spirit more so than tending to the flesh, man. Trying to, you know, be carnally minded, man. Because like I just read, to be carnally minded is death, man. So that's why we have to be truly spiritual in these times, man. Right? Be spiritually minded, man. Understand that this is a spiritual battle that we are in, man. Right? Because without spiritual powers, without, you know, divine intervention, without Yahweh Shema Shai, you can't stop these devils, man. All right, you need Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You can't try to defeat these devils with their sword, man. You need Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You need those spiritual powers, man. All right, and that's why too, right? Brings us to the, you know, I believe this is the last prayer I got right here. Brings us to the last precept, 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, verse 17. Pray without ceasing, right? We have to constantly be throwing those prayers up, man. Throwing those prayers up for the brotherhood, throwing those prayers up for yourself, man. You got to constantly be throwing those prayers up, man, right? For the brothers in your camp, for the elders, for the apostles, and so forth. You got to constantly be throwing prayers up, man, because we are truly in a spiritual battle, man. These devils, you know, trying to knock you off your pivot. Demons trying to fuck with you. Demons trying to tempt you to go off. All different types of things, man. Right? We have to constantly be in prayer and in fasting also, man. We have to remember fasting too, man. Prayer and fasting, right? So we have to constantly be throwing those prayers up to Yahweh Shema Shai and constantly, you know, get those fasting in, man. Because this is a spiritual battle, man. Praying and fasting will, you know, increase your strength in the spirit, man, right? So, hey, you know, just a quick lesson through the spirit, man. You know, we are in a spiritual battlefield. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect of Israel. And with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kwakadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Well, Peace, blessings, and salutations to those for electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth with heart and sincerity. And until next time, shalom and a baba ball. Kwame Asherallah.